Hello, Space Engineers, and welcome back. As the sun starts to rise back over the mountains, let's get back into it over here at our iron mine. Let me get in here. I have done a little bit of work. I've got my refinery finished off. I added a full assembler. I got rid of the basic one that was over there, added the full one. I also added some modules. I've got 3 speed modules and 1 yield module. That ends up being pretty much just as fast as having 4 speed modules. It may be a touch slower, but not a lot. Saves a little energy, and you do get a little better yield. Beyond that, I haven't done a whole lot. Just kind of finished welding up what I could. And today, we're going to continue here, as I said. We're going to make ourselves our drill and start getting that going. So let me get some basic stuff here. I didn't have any steel plate made up, did I? I do have some steel plate made up. Do I have any? I don't have any of that. Let's go start that up. I did find, well, I got the yield module, so you kind of probably figured I found some. I did find some gold. I made a trip back over to the station, trade station, which I think it's, yeah, way over there. I made a trip over there and I found some gold along the way. Picked it back up, brought it here, so I was able to make that yield module. But let's see if we can't get some stuff built here. I don't have my hinges laid out. Now I've got my hinges laid out. Do that. Add a small head. Let me weld this up, then I'll tilt it up so we can have more room. Wait. I've got stuff I can weld a little bit of that in. I'll be back and pick the rest of that up. Is it done already? Didn't take long. As we start drilling into here, we'll get more stone. I'll be able to finish off all this concrete while we're waiting for it to do some stuff. Let's make our upper limit. Whoops, too far. Let's lock. Turn off so we don't get too much funny business. Drop one of these. Nope, not one of those. One of these on there. Did not grab the interior plate. I did not. Let's switch this over. I'll kind of get this laid out so you've got an idea of what I'm doing. It's not letting me do that. Well, I should be able to. I think I can do that. Then there we go. I think I'll do just one space in between everything here. And let's stick one more over here. I'll just be kind of doing that. Pretty simple setup. I think that'll be wide enough for now. I can also add a couple of event controllers to help control this thing, to stop it if I get too full, so we don't waste too much. I mean, it's all going to be ejected. All the stones can be ejected at first, but we can go ahead and add some event controllers. But it's going to be, I'll probably need at least 2 or 3 pistons, or stop, reset, you know, detach, reattach. It'll take a little bit to get dug back in there. While doing that, we can finish welding up on some of this. Let me get these parts ordered. Let me get this thing rolling. And I'll see you back when I get half that done. Well, I got that all welded up. Added my two event controllers. Get this all set up. Turn those on, drop them down. I might need to do a little clearing to get everything to fall down even, but we will see. Come in here for my event controllers, get those set up first. Before I do that, I need to rename this one so I can find it. It's just number 2. I'll remember that. Rename this one. Hole there. If it is greater than, let's say, 95%. You know, instead of that cargo container, in this case I can just do the drills. And I'll go ahead and do this, the AND gate. That way, if any single one of them gets to that 95%, it'll cut it off. Where if you leave that blank unticked, all of them have to be at 95% or more before it triggers. So even if just one of them, though in this case I think they all should stay pretty even. But I'll go ahead and tick that in this case. Do this one for the other one. It's greater than or less than. Whoops. Go 10%. Select all, add blocks. And I'll go ahead and leave that blank. So they should all have to get down below 10% before it stops. Or at least I believe that's how this will work. So let's drop that down. You know, let's add a control panel here. Do I have one laid out? I'm going to say no. Back to my... Keep that yellow for working equipment. Let's see, button 1, setup actions. Let's go with hinge. I know it's around here somewhere. Set that up as reverse. Let me set all these in a group. Okay. Toggle block on off. Let's go back here. Let's go lock. I think I can leave it at that for now. So I should be able to hit that. Nope. It's locked. It may be a little loud, we'll see. Is that thing off? That's powered off. And I've got this set up to go ahead and make some stuff, so that's why it's turned on there. I forgot to set my speed. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go. Let's try that. Should honestly be able to go faster than that, but we'll start with that. Yeah, my drills are barely getting full. That's kind of getting full. See how that does. And for now, I might just try to see what kind of height I get out of it with this. Just one set of drills across. I can hinge it up, pull it back, and that'll give me more room if I need to. But I don't need a big tunnel for now. Just something that'll get me in there. Working just like I was wanting. The way I've got this set up is this connector over here. This isn't set up as an ejector. It is set up to throw out. See, throw out is on, but I've got collect all turned off. So as this box fills, as this cargo container fills, once it gets full, the overflow should start coming out there like that. So I will have some stone, because I can use that to make concrete, and I do get some ore out of it. You know, I can process it here in this. It's something. And eventually, back in here, there is some iron. So I will be processing that, and all my iron should go back through this one. So if we go in here, we see this has stone blacklisted. I think that's... yeah. Let me turn that off. Let me step in here, check the height. Yeah, that's plenty tall enough. I can kind of continue this. I don't know. That's not lining up real well, is it? Let me get some steel and test that. I might want to dig that floor down a little deeper. Temporarily. No, that's looking okay. But yeah, that's enough to make a tunnel with. I can walk down that. Let me see if I can't get this set up to lock down and get pulled back so I can add more to it. Let me think here. How am I want to do that? Yeah, I'll set it up like that. So I'm going to need one of these on the back here. That's as good a spot as any. Supposed to add that to the build planner first. Yeah, do that. I'll add a battery on over here, a small one or two. Actually, do I have enough room? I think I can stand that up. Yeah, I know I'm taking too long to do this, but that's just the way I do things. I'll weld that up here shortly. I don't have any steel plate. Let's try this again. There we go. Now we're locked in. Get that built up. Now we can detach this. And I figured out what I need the fourth button for. Well, I think you got the general idea of what's being done here. I'll slowly walk this down through there until I get into some of that iron. We'll see where and how it's at and work on getting that sorted. Get a more permanent drill system in. That this will get me down there, but it's not going to get all that ore extracted. So I will work on that. I'll come back when I hit iron. Well, I think I'm getting ready to reattach the drill head here for the final push. It's once again getting a bit dark. I've done a little bit of welding, finished off some of these concrete blocks. But last time I did this, I ended up blowing the whole thing and having to rebuild my drill head. And the camera wasn't going. And that's probably the bigger upset, that the camera wasn't going. You didn't get to see it. So, this time, the camera is going. Let's see how bad it is this time. I think I've got it lined up better, so it shouldn't be too bad. No drama this time. Well, shucks. Let's see if I have to reset my buttons. Nope. This one's off. I had that turned off. We can reverse them. But I do think this is the last push before it hit iron. Pull my drill out here, see it's about 12. And I've got 2 pistons here, so I'll should be able to get past that. We'll see where we're at. It's starting to look like it may be down a little bit from us, which we can handle that. But I may just hang out here and watch this thing drill. It's getting a bit dark outside. Need to do some detailing out here. Do some detailing on the tunnel, but I want to kind of get to the iron first. Then we'll reset a few things. Build a more permanent drill head. Then we'll be able to detail some stuff on the tunnel at least. So yeah, I think I will hang out here and watch this thing go for a bit. And just as I said that, I see that hits the iron. I'll still let it do this full stroke. Okay, I need to go see how the cargo's doing now that I've done that. So this thing looks like it is still monitoring the drills. That's good. They're staying empty. I hear this thing chucking out rocks. A little bit of rock. We've got that. Now our this thing should be, yeah, that's just about full. So we are going, we are in business. That's a nice amount of iron. Looks like there's a little bit down from us, as well as forward. I may set up something that will sweep. It'll sweep down and up. I might have to come back and extend an arm, do the whole thing again, but we will see when we get there. Because I don't see a whole lot above it. There may be a little bit above it, but we've got some stuff down. Looks like we've got stuff on that side and that side. We'll get lots of iron out, this looks like. And I've got one more site. Well, I found that one flying around, so we might have 3. But there's another site. I think it's up over here somewhere. Looks like I don't have it turned on. Yeah, over there. These are close enough. Normally, I wouldn't say they're all one piece. And it's kind of looking like no, but maybe it is. But if that's the case, that's a lot of iron. That'll be all I ever need. But before too long, we're going to have an iron mine set up. What's this at? That's still... Did they not go? It's on positive. It's on. Why is this thing not going? Oh, I forgot to do that. I had the maximum set. There, so we're going to get even bigger push. Make sure these things are still... Okay, I thought that would turn things off. Do I not have my blocks or my actions set up right? No. Off. I thought that would be shutting off by now. Let me get these shut off manually. Because right now I'm drilling into that iron and it's not going anywhere. I've just got full drills. That kind of wastes things. Looks like I need to look deeper into that, see why that's not wanting to work. Okay, more than 95%. Do I need to re-add my drills? I don't see... Maybe instead of that... Well, no, don't do that because it's goofy the way that works. Maybe I've got this. Maybe I need to not have that clicked. Let's see if it triggers, turns stuff back on. Well, it turns stuff back on. So that's working. That's at 10 meters. I think this is 10 meters. Yeah, that looks like that is a full plunge. That's a lot of iron. And it looks like we've blown through the other side of it. So that's actually kind of good. That gives me something to work with. I've got a ring here of iron. I'm going to stop right here, look at my time, see where I'm at, come back, maybe sign off. I think it's about time to sign off. But we will stop this for now. Like I said, I'll come back, detail plans, well, not big plans, but plans on how to get this mined out, this iron ring mined out. And then probably sign off. Get this killed. Hinge, pistons. There's pistons. Reverse that. Well, that is definitely time. I will leave this parked right here for now. I can use this to give myself a little bit more room vertically here to work with. I will also spend some time getting a floor here. After I get a bit more room, I might disassemble this and get ready to make room for a larger. There might be steps to this to get it large enough, but we will see what we get next time. Thank you for watching.